All right, guys, dumbbells, bands. I am not here on Friday. I think I just said that. So we're good. Bring your knees up. Give yourself a little kick in the rear. Kick. Okay, let's get the arms incorporated. This swing them, swing. Lean to the right, lean to the left, and put that weight into one leg. Lift the other one up. You can see I'm lifting that foot up, kicking to the back. Don't kick too hard and don't kick too high. You want to stop it in the glutes. Okay, back to the heel kick. And back to the knees up. Okay, we're gonna walk forward and we're gonna walk back. So you walk one step forward, let the other one catch up, and then step back. So forward and back. Heel toe, toe heel on that lead foot. Heel toe, toe heel. Okay, let's let the other foot go first so that gets a heel toe action. So heel, heel toe. Okay, let's now give ourselves a little bit kick. Below 90 degrees in angle from your waist. Okay, and step and swing those arms. Larger step to the side and let those arms go up over or higher than the shoulders. Okay, and give that leg a lift to the back. Okay, now legs are apart, right? Bring them together, take them apart, together. We haven't done these patterns in a while. Little brain activity going on. Mary and Steve Rudolph, I saw them yesterday and we were talking about, I was telling Steve, he's pretty quick on the feet. He's got what my mom would say is light feet. And so I thought, I bet he is a pretty good dancer. So they said they've taken dance lessons for weddings and all that. Okay, give yourselves kicks again. But I was saying how my mom was a clogger. I don't know if you guys know what a clogger is. Go clogging. And that's not making butter. What's that called? Churning? You don't know. But for one of the 75th year jubilees or something, my mom was on stage. I was so proud of her. She was square dancing and tap dancing all at the same time. Keeping rhythm. Pretty impressive. But you guys don't know this, but my alter ego is I love to square dance. I think it's so fun listening to the caller. Listening and doing. It's very important. Okay, guys, and air squat. That's one thing about square dancing. It's great brain activity and exercise. Fine. One more and 10. Okay, let's put our feet one in front of the other. Okay, one in front, just like that. Okay, I'll back up a little bit so you can see what my arm action is going to be. So we're just going to take it to shoulder height. And don't be doing this where you're bringing your hands in. Keep them lined up with the elbow, okay? Fingers are spread them out. And where you should be feeling this is in the shoulder blades, okay? Rhomboids. Okay, here we go. Now, that to me is a W, and that's an M, okay? W and M. Here we go. And keep going. Okay, now step and kick. I do not remember what foot was forward and what foot was back, but I think that for all of you, you know, by the time we've been doing this since March, we're all pretty well balanced. We could put our pants on without leaning up against anything, right? Exactly what we want to be able to do, right? Okay, down and up. 2, air squat. 3, 5. We're gonna do Y's, M's, and W's next. So if you remember what foot forward was one, which foot was forward, which foot was back, then do the opposite, okay? So I'm gonna put left foot forward. All right, here's my Y, W, M, okay? Here, squeeze. This is a foundation. Take it slow in that rotation, it could hurt. Here and rotate. Some people get a little pain when they do that. So if you do, just go to here and then drop, okay? Rotate. Rotate. Squeeze those shoulders right there and then rotate. If you've got those rhomboids activated back there, and then rotate, there should be no pain, okay? All right, so now back to the dance theme. How about this one? This is the Charleston. That one leg goes back, the other one goes forward, okay? We won't spend too much time on this, but you can take this to a different point, and that is put that foot back, get that heel down. You feel that stretch back there. Kick this foot so you get the stretch in the front. Drop that heel down, okay? Kick, push the other one back, heel down, okay? All right, let's switch the other one, okay? So this leg kicks, put it down, and step the other one back, okay? Heel down. I'm gonna give you guys a chance to do the Charleston. Usually that's grade school. Okay, all right. Back to the air squats, okay? While you air squat, I am going to mute everybody. I think some of you forgot. And I want to see if Joan made it. Huh, hi Wendy. Yep, Joan's here. Okay, great. So I'm gonna mute everybody. Awesome, okay. All right, guys, you were doing those air squats, right? I hope so. All right, now we're gonna do a little internal, external rotation for the hip, for mobility, okay? This is mobility, where you're making big circles. Okay, now we're gonna go the other way. As if you're getting on a bicycle, trying to step over a fence. Okay, let's go the other way now. External rotation, mobility, movement, that's what this is. Okay, now let's go the other way. 1, 2, you don't realize just how stiff your hips are because this isn't as, common for us to do unless you're working the fields. Okay, legs are apart, arms are up. We're gonna rotate and drop. Who does this remind you of? Joni Greggins? No. Jack LaLanne, I think he did these. Feel that stretch in the hamstring. It emphasizes that side, okay? Now, from here, you're gonna do a diagonal pattern, okay? Swing that arm up. This one stays up, okay? 3, 4, and 5. We've got to add some weight to this, don't we? You guys are advanced enough. 3, 4, and 5. Put your hands here. A little rotation, get a stretch. Think about what weight you're going to use. Don't go more than 10 pounds on each hand. I'm going to do my 3s to start, but feel free. Oh man, that feels so good. think I felt a few pops on that one. Okay, I'm getting warm. So if you grab your weights, I take this jacket off. And I've got my 3. So we did just 5 just as a warm up. So now we're gonna incorporate shoulders, add the weights. Let's double it, basically, is what I'm trying to say. So 10, here we go. 9, 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2. Last one, other side. Momentum, lifting up, standing up, helps you bring that dumbbell up high. Don't swing it any higher than past that ear, okay? Seven. That's fine. There it is. Okay, let's go back to our Y's. W's, I'm going to drop it. I'm not going to do the rotation. I think the weights are too heavy. With more mobility that we were working on when we didn't have the weights in our hand. Or just squeeze the shoulders. Feel that squeeze right there, and then set them down. 6, 7. Okay, if you did 3s like me, you can double it. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna take my 7s Santa Claus gave me. And I'm gonna put them in front, and I'm gonna go back to the air squats. Only 10, and then we're gonna go 5-5, which totals 20, basically squats, okay? So let's start with our 10. Come down, add your weight. 2, 3, 4. Think about the top of your legs on this one. Don't think about the glutes. Our legs are narrow enough that we are emphasizing those quads. Okay, I'm gonna go one more. And now bring them wider. Again, these are heavy. Don't be careful on the way down on the swing. So let's go 5 and 5. Think about the glutes this time and the top of the arm. Hold on with that thumb and those fingers. One for good measure. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 is what I said, but I did 6 on the other, so I'm gonna match it. Okay, we're going back to that Y. We're not gonna go all the way over the head. For me, I'm going too heavy. So with my 7s, I'm only taking it to the top, and that's it. So it's a front raise. If you have lighter, go ahead and go all the way up. I can go all the way up, but I think my neck is gonna bother me if I do 12 of those, okay? So I'm gonna take it here. You see, I'm splitting them open. I'm not straight up here, but I'm taking them out so I get more of the top of my arm instead of just the front. And there's my 10. All right, how many of you guys know what instrument this is? Can you hear it? I think it's the clarinet, but some people think it's the oboe. Okay, I am standing on one leg. I'm gonna do external rotation for 10. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Straighten it out, bend and straighten. 2, 3, 4, feel this on the quads, okay? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Other side. We're going 10 and 10, okay? Here it is again. What's this instrument? clarinet. I think it's too clear to be a saxophone. Extend. We had saxophone, trombone, flute, and clarinet in our house. Growing up, there was 11 of us. And the only thing that was available for me to use was the sax, because Jimmy was using the trombone, Mary was on the flute, Joey was on the clarinet. So I got the sax like my sister Kathy did. Okay, our feet are narrow, okay? So the alto sax is what I played, but I really liked the sound of the clarinet more than I liked the sax. The flute was too girly for me. There was no way I was going to use that one. 3 more. And there's my 3. Okay, back to that front raise with a little bit of a wide point. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 9 is fine. Let's go 3 more, okay? 1, 2, and there's our 3. Okay, let's complement that with 1 more set of those diagonals. We'll go 6 and 6, okay? Here we go. 2, one-handed, I can get it up over the head because I'm using momentum. Oh boy, I did 8, didn't I? I was listening to the song. Here we go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Gotta go 2 more. And there it is. Okay, hold on to these weights just for spine loading purposes to external rotate, 10, 10. This will remind you that whatever you're holding, this is how much weight you'd be carrying if you put on this much weight, right? Or for Anne's sake, she's holding weight, knowing how much she used to weigh because she's lost a lot of weight in the last 18 months. I think it's been almost 2 years for you, I think, Anne. Okay, extend. If you're feeling this too much in the hip, lower it, point the toe, squeeze the top above the knee, and switch. External rotation. You don't rest those weights on the top of your chest. Hold them up, okay? Hold them up. Okay, let's do extension for the quads. 6, 7, 8. So we're gonna do focusing on the quads, like I said. So keep that narrow grip, or narrow stance. If you're not happy with how your knees feel or your back, go ahead and go up to the wall and do a wall sit while we do this. But we're gonna put the weights here and we're gonna do a military press. Both arms or one arm and then the other, okay? Up to you. There we go, okay? So I am hip width apart so I can think about my quads, okay? And then push those weights up. 2, 3, we're going for 12. 4, 5, 6. If you don't feel this in the top of the legs, get a little bit more on the balls of your feet. Don't sit back too far. I'm gonna go 1 more for good measure. Yeah, because I lost count. Okay, guys, we're going to do, either have a seat on the floor or get your chair or stool. grab your band. Okay. Everybody but me, Karen. Karen, you're gonna pull to the front. Everybody else, I want you to pull to the back, okay? Karen, if you can keep your eyes straight ahead, tucking that chin in, you can go behind the back as well, or behind the head. If you have a ponytail, it might get in the way. That's why I didn't put my ponytail up yet. Okay, now swing it around, put it on the foot. Extend that leg. Tighten up the quads. Sorry about that. There we go. Okay, after that, pull down behind the neck or behind the head. If your leg is straight, your quad is tight, okay? And pull. This is a seated row. Tighten up those quads, okay? Be a multitasker here. Your foot is flexed, but you're squeezing that quad nice and tight. And you're squeezing those shoulder blades same time, okay? Now, believe it or not, something like this squeeze, you can do these. I do them in the shower if I wake up with kind of a catch back there, and it usually works, okay? All right, here we go. I'm gonna lean forward a little bit more this time. My eyes are on the floor. Now I'm gonna pull down, okay? Think about underarm right here and feel the movement in the scapula, okay? Feel that movement. What we're doing is we're building endurance in the posture muscles right now. There's those intrinsic muscles. They're really not intrinsic in the back, but they're small ones basically. That keep us from getting such, like the tech neck. That tech neck is, okay, get on the other foot now, okay? Tighten up that quad. Tech neck is too much on the screen when your head's forward. So what we're trying to do is just build endurance in those little muscles back there. The neck muscles included. Squeeze the top of that leg. Even look at your quad right above the knee and hit that muscle. You can stay engaged in this activity here, okay? Hold it tight, hold those quads tight. Make them work. It's not a lot of work, but it pays off, okay? Keep the knees happy. Happy and healthy, really. Healthy is better than happy. I don't think knees have emotions. Okay, we've done enough of the band stuff, so let's drop that. We're gonna get off our stool. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna work on Supermans, okay? So my hand is gonna be right on the chair or the stool, and I'm gonna work on that rotation, lap there up. You wanna be parallel. That hip needs to be parallel to the floor, okay? And once you get that, you're going to let go here, and then the other. And you're gonna stay in that spot, okay? Suck in your tummy, suck in your tummy. And stand up, okay? It's a big deal to be able to stand up without holding onto that stool. So let's try it again, same leg, okay? I'm gonna do it in front. So my foot is in line with the chair. I'm gonna go down. Okay, my leg is up. This arm is out. And now this arm is out, okay? My eyes are to the floor. Hold it there. Hold it there. Whoops, I'm leaning too far forward because that. And now stand all the way up using this joint right here. Okay, let's do 2 on the other side. Guess my legs are longer than I thought. Okay, both hands on the seat. Get that foot up and work on that popping up. So get them low, get it level, parallel to the floor. And now this one, and then this one, okay? This is my weak side. And now I'm gonna stand up, okay? Here we go, let's do it again. Okay, if you can't lift yourself up without using your hands, that's fine, okay? Here we go, heavy in that glute. Okay, and stand all the way up. Okay, there we go. All right, so now we're gonna do a bent row, and you can do it in that position as well. So I'm gonna go get my heavier weight. It's not super heavy, I'm just gonna use the 10 because I want the knuckles to face the screen. So I'm gonna stand on my right foot. My left hand has, here is just for stability, and I pull, okay? There's no rotation, I'm not gonna rotate. So my shoulders are always gonna stay level, okay? 3, 4, go 15, we're gonna do 2 sets of these, okay? 6, 9, 10, 12, 13, 2 more. And even without weight, that's a challenge just to stand on that leg for so long. Okay? Here we go. Here, and then let go when you can. If it's too hard at that angle, you can go right here. Okay? I'll do the modified version on this side. Keep those shoulders level. We are more than halfway. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Other side. So the modified is, you're about right here. The hardest is down here. So anything above it's all good, okay? It's all beneficial. Lower puts the load into the glutes and it changes the angle, gets a little lower in your mid-back area, right below the broad line. We're on the other side. 6, 7, make sure that your hip is parallel to the floor. 13, 14. And there's my 15. Okay, I got one more round, so do you. Okay, and pull. 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. I've got 3 more. Oh my goodness. 2 and 3. Definitely my left arm is stronger, but my left glute is weaker. It's always something, right? Okay, guys, we're gonna make our way to the floor now, okay? Here we go. All right, lay down, have the band close. We're gonna do some bridges with the resistant band. So hold it down, keep your arms straight. We're gonna do those shoulder busters, okay? So raise those hips up and hold the weight or your fists down, okay? Go 10 of these. Three more. 1, 2, 3. Okay, now hold this up a little higher. Get those hips up. Put your hands up a little bit higher and try to pull the band down 20 times. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 13, 14, 15, 17. You can take it out to an angle if you'd like, or go straight down. You have more range of motion if you go out to that angle. And bring it down. Now, grab maybe like a medium weight, about anywhere from 6 to 8 to 10 to 12 pounds. Some of you could probably even do 15. We're doing pullover, okay? A pullover is the movement, it's the shoulders that are moving, it's not my elbows, okay? Just like that, okay? So let's practice it without the weight in our hands. Put your hands together, put your feet at, legs at tabletop, and then let that thumb go back there, okay? Push your hands together. A little isometric here for those pecs. Okay, now, figured it out. Let's go with heavier. Okay. Your hands, palms are facing each other. Hold the weights together. The weights don't have to touch, but they go over. You're gonna feel it in the same area that the pull downs, those lat pulls that we did earlier, and those seated rows, okay? Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna let those dumbbells stay right there, okay? You're gonna hold them there, okay? Your hands are gonna hold on to them. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna do a reverse crunch, okay? Your feet are gonna stay in the air, but if you need to modify it, just drop your feet and then pull, okay? So you're keeping your center of gravity low, but the higher your legs, the harder it is. The straighter your legs, and the lower you go, okay? Try not to let your feet go over your head, okay? Try to stop them right at the forehead and then lift. Let's go 5 more together. 1, 2, 3, 4, and there's the 5. Okay, bring those dumbbells back. Go back to the pullover, one more set. Okay, on this pullover, we're gonna do a bridge with it. So when my arms go over, my head or my hips come up. Okay. What this is gonna do, it's gonna bring in those triceps a little bit more. But don't bend the elbows at all. Let's go 5 more together, okay? Champ, you gotta get out of the way. 1, 2, 3, 2 more. And 5. Okay, now bring them out here. Out to the side. Your arms are straight as if they're stapled to the floor. And you're going to do that reverse crunch again, okay? All the way down. We're going for 15. That's 15 right there. All right, guys. We're going to take these hands now, same dumbbells if you want, or you can go heavier, but we're going to bring them up. Legs are straight. Okay. We're gonna try to get every muscle group today. We've got biceps, triceps left after this. Okay guys, let's go 10 more, okay? And now let's lift up the foot alternating, okay? So lift, back to those straight leg raises. Use your quads to do it. One more on each side, okay? Here we go, there's one on the right. And lift that leg up, left leg, and bring it down. Okay guys, now let's incorporate the double crunch. I'm gonna modify mine. I'm gonna have my toes touch. And I'm gonna lift my hips up as I lift my shoulders up, okay? We're gonna go 20. I'm gonna count that one, okay? So we're gonna start on 2, 3. Hold that head so you get those shoulders up. You don't strain the neck. Okay, now I'm gonna raise those legs up. So 3 more, okay, here we go. There's 1, get those shoulders up. 2, and 3, okay. Long stretch. All right, guys, we're gonna put the bands back in our hands. And where's my band? Here we go. Okay, we're gonna do those single arm triceps, okay? So every time your arm straightens out, you're gonna straighten the leg out, okay? Stay on the same side, okay? This is great multitasking brain tease. 3, 4, 5. Okay, let's go 10 on the other side. There's always one side that's going to be more challenging. Typically, for those right-handers, it's going to be this side doing the left. Okay, you still have the band in your hand. You're going to pull on it, okay? Pull and go all the way down. Okay, get those legs out of the way. If you want to use your abdominals, try to straighten them out and go into like a V. Almost a V anyway. This is hitting the back of that shoulder right here. That's what you want to feel. As you're pulling it, try not to hyperextend those wrists. Okay, this is just helpful to then go to your heavier weight. I'm gonna go on my 7s. Now I'm gonna go up into the bridge. I'm gonna put my feet really close together to get those inner thigh muscles. And I'm gonna do triceps, 1 more set. Do a little sculpting here on those triceps so we can always maintain back of those arms. Don't get out of control. Too loose. Nine to go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. And bring it down. Okay. Bicycle elbow to knee for the last crunch. We'll do a few more stretches. Hands behind the head, get those feet up, and then get that elbow to touch to the outside of that leg, okay? 2, 3, 4, Keep going. Keep going. Okay, let's count to 10. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now 1 to 10. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Extend those legs. There we go. Good old tummy. Okay, guys. Arms over the head. Interlock your fingers. Legs are straight. Bring the knee into the chest. Circle that ankle. Switch sides. Bring that knee up and circle that ankle. Okay, we're going to do a couple movement patterns for stretch and for shoulder endurance. It's going to be over onto your belly. What we're going to do is we're going to do that pigeon stretch and that runner stretch. Two different ones that's quite similar, okay? So the runner stretch, we usually start it with the downward dog, okay? So here we are. Get that heel down. The other one down, okay? Push those hips up towards the ceiling, okay? Now you're gonna step forward to do that runner stretch. For some of you, go ahead and get up off the floor and do it with the chair. Okay, same leg. You put it back, and now bring it in, and that's your pigeon stretch, okay? Piriformis is really what it is. There's no pigeons down there, right? Okay, there's that stretch. You can put all your weight into it, but be careful. The knee can line up with this hip, or the knee can line up with the opposite, okay? Either way, it's a great stretch for the B-U-T-T. Okay, bring it back. And runner stretch on the other side. Okay, set it back. Same side. Tuck it in and lean over it for a nice deep stretch in the glute. Okay, let's do it again. Here. Set it back and tuck it in. Okay, other side. Runner stretch. Set it back and tuck it in. Okay. Now we're going to stand up. We're going to do some sets of bicep curls, and we're going to stretch our shoulders and a little bit more of the lower legs, or the legs. The lower half is what I should have said. So make your way up off the floor. Pick your weight. Okay, you're going to start with your bicep curls. Keep those palms facing the laptop. Okay, so here, 2, 3, 4. Do not swing, okay? So it's right here, no swinging. If you have to, bring your feet a little further apart. So there's an end point where your knuckles touch the top of your leg. Okay, a little intermission, external rotation. Those are two tendons, the rotator cuff and the biceps tendon. They are neighbors. They live right next to each other. There's just a little bony protuberance that's between them. Okay, now, this is a hammer curl, so my palms are always alongside my legs, and I'm gonna alternate. Try not to swing it, bend your knees, put what's the word? Absorb the shock. Don't let it go into your back as you're swinging these up and down. Hopefully you're feeling those biceps. I know I am right now. Okay, intermission. 4, 5, 6. Now bring them up here and rotate them here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Bring them down, back to palms up. Pull them up. This is to give us a hall pass for Friday, but you can always take Jordana on Friday at 9 o'clock. She's the same time, just a little bit more intense. She keeps better count than I do, of course. 10. Okay, up here now. Rotation. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Take it down. 6 external rotations here. We've got our hammer curl, and then we're done with the weights, and we'll just stretch. 8. Oh yeah, we're almost out of time anyway. Okay, hammer curl. Bend those knees even lower now. Feel the top of those legs. Hopefully you felt like you worked them a bit today. 3. Hopefully you guys don't have a lot of babies to hold today or groceries to carry, because your biceps will be absolutely spent. 2 more. 1, 2, and that's enough for me. Boy. Okay, swing your arm forward, a little tug, swing this one forward, little tug, okay? Just gonna stretch out those back muscles too. You see how my shoulder faces the screen, so there is more rotation than if I were just stretching that shoulder out, okay? Bring them down and up, swing them back. Stretch out those biceps. Okay, interlock your fingers behind you and try to straighten out those arms, okay? Straighten out those arms. Now what you're going to do is you're going to lift your hand away. Okay, if you want, you can bend forward to do it too. Let it go. Meaning let those hands go away from the back. Take them out. Wrap your hands around. Give yourself a big hug. Lift those elbows up. And palms. Pull those fingers back. Keep those arms straight. Switch. Now we're going to do some backstroke. Backstroke. Big circle. Big, big, big circle. Okay, same time now. Arms up and bring all the way back. Circle is not that big, right? We're not rotating, which is fine. There we go. Okay, let's go around the world 2 times on each side. First, let's interlock our fingers, side bend. Back to the center, side bend. Okay, keep that side bend going all on that side. Drag your fingers to the other way. Okay, one more time. Okay, maybe at the top. Go the other way 2 times. Feel that stretch in the hamstring, okay? Arms come down. Put your hands down on your legs. Bring those knees apart. Sit in down deep into those hips. Get a stretch there. Last but not least, let's stretch the top of the leg. And you guys are finished. Until Monday, You will see me Monday, 9 o'clock. Top of that leg out. Okay, guys, thanks for joining.